this deep reckoning of, in order to move forward in life, I believe, in my spirit right now, in order to move forward, we have to move at the root of our most authentic expression that our soul wants us to walk in this moment. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, I am so excited you are here. If you have been to my channel before and you have seen this face, welcome back. It lightens my heart so much that you have returned to another message, another day on my journey. I appreciate you being here so much, and welcome. If you're here on my journey and you watched the last video that I posted here on my channel, you can probably tell I sound better. I definitely feel better. April was a very destructive, transformative, and pinnacle time in my own life. I don't know if, some of my viewers have been going through a lot, whether it's physical, external, however it's forming and shaping in your own world. I can tell you there is deep, transformative energy at foot right now. If you didn't see my last video, I started April with the worst flu of my life. I was down for almost 2 weeks. On top of that, long story short, I was laying in a certain position, coughed, and I flipped a rib. And so I've been mending a slipped rib situation. It is still on the mend. That's something that takes sometimes like 6 weeks to, finally heal from. So that's been a deep letting go for me on so many ways, because I'm someone that loves to exercise and move my body, and that's how I move my energy. And so it was a deep reckoning for me. April was a deep letting go. As I said in my last video, I was crying a lot while I was sick. There's just so much deep emotion coming forward for me, and I was just in every moment allowing it to surface, allowing it to be seen and let go, and trying to give myself enough grace to rest my body and heal. And so I, through the rest of April, I was just, I tried getting back on the mat in my old ways. I spoke in my last video about really working through the Tracy Anderson method. I've been doing it since 2012. So I have a deep relationship with that practice, very, very deep relationship with that practice. And it's helped me for so many years. And, with me being a bit of a gypsy, I travel a lot. So there's times where I've had to let it go and pick it up again. And this is one of those stages where I've had to let it go. And that was really hard for me. I have such a deep attachment to that practice, that way of moving. So that was really kind of hard. I was trying to do the workout and I was like, this just isn't going to work for me. And I need to allow my body to truly rest and recover from, this injury. So it's been hard. I have to say, April was one of the roughest months I've had to move through in my life so far. Just a lot was coming up, and a lot was needing to be worked through, and a lot of injury and sickness, and I just feel like there was a lot coming to head. I don't know if you can feel this in your own life, if there's a lot bubbling up for you, happening for you, whether it's internal through your own, mental and emotional states, or if it's something that's actualizing in your external world, whether it be, a dismantling of a relationship, leaving of a job, or, however that's manifesting for you. This is what this video will be about. This kind of energy that I'm feeling, this deep reckoning of, in order to move forward in life, I believe, in my spirit right now, in order to move forward, we have to move at the root of our most authentic expression that our soul wants us to walk in this moment. I don't claim to be an astrologist, but I do follow astrology. We are in this age of Aquarius. We're in this age of Pluto being Aquarius, and we're moving through dismantling old ways of how we moved through society and how we moved through the world, and we're stepping into how can I show up in my most authentic expression to give back to the world, to be a part of the world in a deep community type of way. Like, this is about you. And this is about what your true soul wants you to do. This is about stepping away from those older ways of thinking, believing, being, acting. And I feel like a lot of that is dismantling. In a lot of ways, like even when we want to hold on to that old life, right? God's like, we're done. We're done here. And that's how April felt to me. It was like this deep reckoning of, do you want to still keep moving through life in this old way, in this old energy, or are you wanting to really step in this divine energy that I'm really asking you to step into? Right? It takes a deep letting go, a deep feeling through, a deep surrender. Okay? This path is not easy. I've been on it for nearly 8 years. Each year is a peeling back of the layer of my onion that I keep, actualizing more of myself, deepening more of who I am as a woman, how I want to show up in the world for you, for myself, for the collective at large. This is what this channel is about. It's about, hey, I moved through this. Can I help you move more smoothly through this transition of your life? Moving into May, it's been a lot of emotions, at least for me, of deep levels of lack, of abundance in my life, having to face myself in ways I feel about love and connection. So every layer of yourself is being exposed. When we want to be on these larger paths of expansion and growth and really launching in those larger ways, in those bigger ways that we want to be in the world, we're going to have to face our deepest fears, our deepest insecurities about ourselves and how we move through the world and how we have been moving through the world. As of May, I know a lot of you, if you've been through my journey or not, I live with my sister. She was diagnosed with medical leave in January, so we've been navigating, her moving through that. I've been of deep assistance with her through this year, since last September to now. And so, we're coming to head that that short-term disability is going to be coming up, and how is she moving through the world, and how am I going to launch myself again in the world? And I'm noticing for myself that I'm wanting to reach to those ways of being, which is, okay, I've got to figure out life. I've got to get a job. I have to, figure out how I'm going to do this. And I got to go back into grocery, and I have to, get this small job. And I can tell you the universe is meeting me with absolute closed doors. I have so many years of experience in grocery, yet I've gotten nothing but no. I have, applied for every grocery store in Portland, and, on top of just, the market just being really bad right now, I understand just trying to find a job is very hard for a lot of people. And so navigating that on a very 3D level, I'm grasping, and I'm left empty-handed, and that's been really hard. But it's showing me that if you want to really launch on this larger path for your soul in your life, you have to stop thinking small. You have to let go of those smaller ways that you've navigated through the world. It's not going to work anymore. And this is God saying, okay, I want to launch you on this larger path, this more expansive path, this more abundant path. this more loving and connected path, but can you let go of the old ways that you want to move through the world? And that's been really difficult for me. I'm used to moving in a certain way. And part of this video, I just want to show up for you guys, is I want to show up as my best self in this way for you on this channel. And I'm gonna just need to realize that, like, I'm gonna have to show up on days that I don't feel like showing up. I need to show up on days that I feel like, I don't know, I'm just going through it. It's like, yeah, we all are. And I really do want to take this breath to say that I want to show up to this channel 100%, that I have so much to say and offer to all of you. And I know we're all going through a deep transformation right now. I've talked to friends, I've talked to new friends that I've met along my journey. I've made a couple new friends, which has been very exciting for me. They're both loving, beautiful female friendships that I've grasped here in Portland. But there's just this, you know, this way of moving through the world that we need to actualize just how I want to open up and how I want to be of service and how I want to show up in this new, brighter, expansive way. And some days aren't going to look pretty, you know. I'm going to show up in real ways and do my absolute best to show you parts of my life, parts of my everyday life. So I hope you're along for this journey. On my next video, I am going to be launching my first collective reading. I've been mastering my connection to myself, to my higher self, and I've been doing a lot of, you know, practice readings and on myself and on the collective, and so much is coming forward. And so in my next video, I will be launching my first collective reading for you guys. So I hope you stick around and watch that one. Because I think there's a lot of healing and a lot of transformation happening for all of us. And I hope the messages come through clear and direct. So thank you guys for showing up today. I'm here if you guys have any questions, anything that you want me to dive deep into, that you're moving through and you need clarity on, please, please, please write it in the comments. Like and subscribe if this feels natural to you and in alignment with you. It helps elevate this channel so that more people can see it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on another video very, very soon.